If you want to improve your style in 2026, you found the right video. It's about upgrading how you dress with methods that actually work, such as this first one, which is going through and purging your closet. So it's very important to go through your closet and get rid of things that you're no longer going to wear, or things that are too small, too big, things that have been beat up, scratched, and are just unrepairable pretty much. Now, there is an easy hack that I like to do. Say it's a garment that you really like, you can see yourself wearing a lot more. It just has some minor rips on it. You can take this to your tailor and they can repair these and it will make the garment look brand new. That's an easy way to get rid of those minor rips on the garment. But other than that, I would just get rid of the piece in general and just make room for new things that you know you're going to like a lot better. So the point here is to get rid of those things that you know you don't want or need. This makes getting dressed a lot more easier and enjoyable, and you're not going to be stressed out about what to wear. Dress like the guy you want to become. So if you want to dress like the guy you want to become, I'm pretty sure he's not sloppy and always wearing like athletic clothes everywhere he goes. He probably wears things that are a little bit more sophisticated, intentional, and things that look like he's actually trying and putting in an effort to just show off his best version of himself. So you need to be applying that to how you dress as well, because you have to know when it's time to turn it on, and the amount of times that you turn it on should significantly outweigh the times that you turn it off. I feel like a lot of guys dress down because they don't want too much attention or they're scared of being judged. I think this is the worst thing that you can do, and you're probably doing yourself a huge disservice by not dressing the best version of yourself in general. You give yourself the best opportunity for a lot of things when you look and feel your absolute best. I promise you everyone is going to notice, and this really gives you a chance to stand out and look more presentable. Stop saving your best clothes. So it really bothers me when I hear guys say that like, I'm going to save this specific piece for this time and not now, and they try to come up with all these excuses as to why they cannot wear that specific thing at this current time right now. There's no good reason to do this, and there's no better time to wear these items than the present that we're in, which is right now. So make sure that there's no item that you're not wearing. Make sure all the items that you have that you're forcing yourself to wear in some imaginary time or day, make sure you're trying to challenge yourself to wear those right now, especially when the item is such a nice piece. Like, what are you really waiting for? And then what always happens is that specific day that you're waiting for never comes. So all these things are just piling up in your wardrobe, collecting dust, and you're just not wearing them when they're nice items already in the first place, but you're just trying to come up with some imaginary excuse in your mind to not wear that item. Make sure you're wearing all of your clothes. If it's clothes that you're not confident in, that you need to get rid of, then by all means do that. But if it's something that you really like and that you know you're going to look good in and feel good in, there's no reason why you can't wear those items right now. I really never understood this concept, but please make sure you're not doing this. Good style should be normal, it shouldn't be rare. Make sure your clothes fit. So this is very important, and I've been preaching this for a very long time now, but a simple hack of just getting your pants hemmed or getting the sleeves on your jackets to not swallow your hands and come to, like, you know, a little past the actual wrist bone where they're supposed to be. All these things are going to make your outfits look a lot more intentional, a lot more put together. You're going to look like you know what you're actually doing when it comes to getting dressed. You're going to feel your absolute best. Also, make sure your shoes are the right size. Make sure you're not wearing shoes that look like you have clown feet. This looks really bad. Make sure you're getting your foot measured when you need to. I like to do this every couple years just to make sure that nothing's changed. I don't have any surprises coming up when I go to get shoes. All these things have a drastic impact on your style. Now, what I want to talk about also is that you might not be as confident in your style and your clothes because you're staying in one lane when it comes to fit and silhouette. So you might be someone that loves slim fit things, and that's great. I've been there before too, but try to just experiment with different type of silhouettes and fits. You might look really good in, say, straight pants or relaxed fitting pants, but you don't really know this because you never experimented with it. Maybe you look really good in a slightly oversized jacket that you never really experimented with. So all these different things can really do a lot for your style, but you really don't know this if you're staying in a box and always just going for one fit. I used to do this all the time. As I mentioned before, I used to go for a slim fit, everything, and I was just really limiting my style. When I started to go for maybe some straight fit pants, relaxed fit pants, maybe I would try out some oversized things, maybe some slightly baggy things. It was just a great way to know what I really like and what I didn't like, and I was exposing myself into more things that I could start implementing into my wardrobe. So what I'm saying here is just don't limit yourself to one size and fit all the time. Try out a white Oxford shirt. Now, I want to make an emphasis on white Oxford shirt here. What happens is some guys, I've been in this category as well, as we get a little too Oxford shirt happy, and we start getting Oxford shirts in a bunch of different colors and you just pile on unnecessary things into your wardrobe. I think it's best to just stick with the white Oxford shirts. If you want to go into maybe a few other neutral colors that you know you're going to wear a lot, then that's fine. But I would put an emphasis on white Oxford shirts. You can wear this with anything. It just looks good worn so many different ways. And it's very versatile as well, similar to your white t-shirt, which is also a staple as well. Let's not get it confused, but you might get tired of wearing your white t-shirts all the time. So a good way to change it up and just look a little bit more creative, versatile, and like you're putting in a little bit more effort is to also have white Oxford shirts in your wardrobe too. And if I were you, I would try to get more than one white Oxford shirt because they can maybe get dirty a little easier because they are white. So I think having 2 to 3 in your wardrobe is always going to be something that you'll never regret. And like I said, I've had many Oxford shirts, many different colors and patterns, all those different things, but I always find myself going back to my white Oxford shirt the most out of all of them. But you can wear it by itself, you can wear it as a middle layer, you can wear it as an outerwear piece, you can wear it under an outerwear item, you can wear it under a sweater vest. There's so many different things you can do with a white Oxford shirt. White shirt, white shoe method. So this is another easy hack that I think is very effective, and you probably see me do it a lot in my videos as well. But what you're gonna do here is, going back to that white Oxford shirt, you're gonna take that white Oxford shirt or a white t-shirt, have that as your base layer, throw on an outerwear piece on top of that, throw on some bottoms that complement or match that outerwear piece, and then also throw on some white sneakers for your footwear as well. This is an easy way to get dressed. It always works, it always looks good. You can wear this pretty much all throughout the year, probably besides like, you probably couldn't do this in like the heart of the winter if you experience severe winters, because a t-shirt or Oxford shirt probably isn't gonna be heavy enough to handle those, you know, more frigid type of weather conditions. And white sneakers probably wouldn't be the best bet when it comes to a severe winter. You probably need boots for those type of situations. But fall, spring, summer, this is a hack that always works and makes it a lot easier to get dressed. This has been a go-to hack of mine for a long time now. Next time you find yourself just a little frustrated or confused on what to wear, try out this hack. I promise you, you'll feel a lot more confident. It'll be a lot easier to get dressed too. And this is why I'm always preaching the importance of white sneakers and white t-shirts and white Oxford shirts, just because of situations like this. They just make getting dressed a lot easier. Upgrade your outerwear. Now this one kind of goes with purging your closet, as I mentioned earlier in the video, but with this one, what I mean more so is that you shouldn't have any outerwear pieces that are from like 10 years ago that look bad and beat up. Or if the piece still looks good and is in good condition, then by all means keep it and wear it until you can't wear it anymore. But usually outerwear pieces that we've had for that long start to get some wear and tear on, and it's time to upgrade them. And when it comes to upgrading your outerwear, I'm not saying you have to go out and go on a shopping spree with outerwear pieces, but what I'm saying is maybe just get 1 to 2 outerwear items that you really love, that you're going to be able to wear a lot with many different things in your wardrobe. And when you have 1 or 2 different outerwear pieces, I think you can do a lot with this, especially when you learn to get creative and wear things multiple ways. And that's when you develop true style. And that's with any piece you have, honestly. When you can learn to wear things many different ways, what this does is it limits you on having to always go out and shop and buy something new, and you're allowing yourself to be a lot more creative with the things you already do have. Choose trends wisely. So every year we get so many different trends that come about that people are going crazy for. Make sure you're not falling into this trap, and make sure if you are going to implement a trend into your wardrobe, you're doing so strategically, and you are getting things that you know you're going to be able to do a lot with the current wardrobe that you already have. That's really going to help you improve your style. I see so many guys get trends just because other people are wearing them, and all this does is it just collects build up in your wardrobe, just really allows you to just have your wardrobe be overly cluttered. This is not what you want. So make sure you're being strategic about which trends you're implementing into your style, and let alone your wardrobe. So if it goes well with your wardrobe, then great. But if you have to second guess, or maybe you're back and forth about if you should really implement this trend into your wardrobe, I would say you're better off leaving it alone and saving your money. No one knows your style more than you do, so wear what works for you. I'll see you all next time. Thanks. Peace.